Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of Cooking with Kenric. Today we're going to make Chinese char siu pork. And it's actually really simple to make, but there are some ingredients that you may or may not have in your refrigerator and your cabinet, so you might have to go and look for some of the things. But one of the most important ingredients is the red bean curd that you can find in your Asian supermarket. And it's really important because this is what actually gives it the red color when you see char siu pork. So I've already took a couple pieces out and put it in the bowl. And when we mix everything together, you'll crush it up and it'll actually give the pork the color. And for this recipe, ideally you want to use pork belly that's about 50-50 fat and meat. Today we're going to use some shoulder pork that I cut up into cubes, and whatever pork you have is fine. It's just a matter of what you prefer. We're going to add in 2 tablespoons of the Chinese Zhaojing wine. And this actually also you can find in your Asian supermarket. And then we're going to add 2 tablespoons of soy sauce. Premium dark soy sauce is what you're going to use, and we're going to use a teaspoon of this. The last thing we're going to use is the oyster sauce. I'm sure you have this in your refrigerator, but it really does add a lot of flavor to this. So we're going to mix this all together. I'm going to add in a teaspoon of pre-minced garlic. Now, this is cheating a little bit because it's already been cut up. If you prefer fresh garlic, you can absolutely do that. So we'll mix it all up. And I do crush the bean curd a little bit so that some of the flavor comes out of it. We're going to add a few dashes of white pepper, and you can use any pepper really. And then you're going to use 1 teaspoon of 5-spice powder. Then the last ingredient is a 1/2 cup of grain sugar. And this is ultimately what it looks like. The granular things you see in there is actually the bean curd that's still just broken up. It's not actually completely pureed. And just pour it over the pork. And again, you have to let this soak overnight to get the flavor into the pork. And actually when you soak it overnight, it'll get into the meat. Then when you cut it, you will see that layer of red on it. And just spread this pork out on the pan. You want to spread it out so it cooks evenly, and then the sauce, you want to save that because we're going to baste the pork with this as we cook it so that the flavor gets into it more. Okay? And this is going to go in the oven. We're going to take the pork on the wire rack, put it on the middle shelf of the oven, 400 degrees, 15 minutes on one side, flip it over, 15 minutes on the other side. When that's done, you're going to put the oven on broil, and then you're going to flip the meat to each side 1 minute on a side, so you get that nice caramelized, slightly burnt appearance of the char siu. And there you have it, the Chinese char siu pork. Serve it up with some hot rice, and it'll be good to go. You're going to love it. So no.